Okay, what is up, you guys? It's Jordan here. If you haven't already subscribed, please go down and subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment, follow my socials, my Instagram, my Twitter, Snapchat. Anyways, okay, so if you saw my last vlog or saw the title of it, you will know that I got a piercing. Yes, I got my nipple pierced. Okay, so I have a phobia of needles. So getting my nipple pierced was like a huge deal for me because I finally like worked up the courage to go and get my nipple pierced. Ooh, nipple's a fun word. Anyways, so I finally worked up the courage to go and do it. Pain was extreme. It was honestly, I broke my ankle and my leg playing baseball, and then I had surgery and I had 6 screws and a plate put in. And when I tell you this, I'm being 100% serious, it hurt me more than snapping my ankle and my leg and then being operated on. So, just a little heads up on that. Anyways, so everything was all fun and dandy. My nipple was pierced, was loving it, was feeling myself, like looking in the mirror like, damn girl. Because it actually makes you feel like, or it made me feel like, I don't know, like, you just look at it, you're like, okay, like, yeah, like, I see you. And so it was painful recovery-wise, more than I thought that it should be. And the swelling lasted, I got it pierced on like Thursday of last week, so exactly a week ago today. And the pain was just still bothering me last night, and it was really swollen. And so like, I'm gonna show you, this is the ring, right? Like, that's the ring that they put in your nipple. So this ball, that ball there, was like becoming, this is gross, but it was like becoming, basically my nipple was swelling over top of the ball so you could see half of the ball instead of the full ball. So I was like, this isn't normal. Luckily, my friend Jessie that was with me when I got my nipple pierced has hers pierced. So I messaged her and said like, okay, like I explained to her what was happening and that I was still in a lot of pain and that it was still super swollen, and she said that her swelling ended like 2 days after she got hers pierced and she wasn't in pain. So I decided, okay, like this something's wrong, like I need to get confirmation. So I sent her a picture of it. She's my best friend, so like I sent her a picture of it and she said, okay, like it's not right, it's not right. So I have a friend in Toronto who's a piercer. So I messaged him and was asking him if my symptoms were normal, and he said that it sounded like the bar wasn't long enough, which made sense, but I wanted to just make sure. So like I sent him a picture of the area and he said like, you need to take that out now, or like you need to go and get that removed 100%. I'm like, holy shit, like what happened? Like I'm freaking out in my bed at like midnight last night. So basically when the chick pierced my nipple, she pierced it way too deep. She pierced it into my milk duct. I think it's like called an areola or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, basically she pierced it where she was not supposed to pierce it, which explains why there was extreme swelling, why there was extreme pain. And so I was planning on like going down to Toronto on Saturday for my friend to remove the piercing for me because I couldn't get it like, it just twists right like that. But I couldn't get it undone by myself. I was freaking the F out, okay? Like, I have this thing in my nipple, and like, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be like completely covered by my skin, and then they're gonna have to cut it out. He said, he's literally like, yeah, like, taking it out yourself is gonna hurt, but it's not gonna be as bad as if they have to cut it out of your nipple. I was like, boy, okay, here we go. So I sat in the washroom for like 2 hours last night and was trying to get it out, but I couldn't. And so I woke up this morning, went to work, and like, I checked it while I was at work, and like, it was bad. I was like, holy fuck, okay. So I went to my boss and I was like, okay, like, I have to dip. I need to get out of here as soon as I possibly can because I have an appointment. Oh, what's your appointment for? I was like, well, I got a piercing and I have to get it removed. He just kind of like stepped back and was like, you're good, like, go, you're good. Yeah, so like I left and I just got back from the piercing place, and he's like, lift up your shirt, and lifted up my shirt and showed him, and he literally was just like, yeah, no, that's not. She pierced it way too deep. And then he showed me, he's like, this is where it's supposed to be, and like this is where it is. So it was like that much deeper than it should have been. So he's like, he just started like twisting and twisting and twisting, and he finally got it off. And I was expecting all hell to break loose. I was like, holy crap, I should have done 15 shots of tequila before I came here. Like, okay. And then all of a sudden he was holding it in his hands, and I was like, okay, you're done? What? Are you sure it's out? And I like looked down, and then there's just this freaking hole in my boob. So now I have no nipple piercing, 2 holes in my nipple, because, and I'm gonna say where I got it pierced. I got it pierced at King's Inc., Ontario. King's Inc. I know people who have gotten tattoos there. I don't know people who have gotten piercings there. But I will not go back there. She didn't tell me anything about recovery. She didn't tell me how I had to clean it. I literally had to resort to asking friends who had their nipple pierced and Google. Thank God for Google, because I literally had absolutely no idea how to take care of it because she didn't tell me. Like, okay, it's one thing, like, it's the piercer who removed it made it seem like it was so obvious that it was pierced in the wrong spot. So she obviously knew that she pierced it in the wrong spot. She just didn't say anything. Like, and I didn't have time to like look down at it and like inspect it. But literally, so she messed up my nipple piercing. I'm in an extreme amount of pain. I had to go get off work early to get it removed by a professional who said that it was extremely messed up, and his words were, we can re-pierce it for you in 8 weeks, or you can get your other nipple pierced whenever you please, but don't worry, I'm not going to fuck up your nipple because this one was fucked up. And then I said, okay, like, thank you, like, it's gonna take me a while to think about it because I'm honestly really like scared and deterred from wanting to do it again after this experience. And he said, and I quote, "You have nothing to be nervous about. The worst possible scenario has already happened to you, so nothing worse can happen from this point on." So just a heads up to you girls out there, if you're going to get your nipple pierced, please make sure that you know that the person that you are being pierced by is experienced, knows placement, and look in the mirror at where the dots are before and after you get pierced to make sure that it is pierced properly, because if it's not pierced properly and it doesn't hit both of those dots at the base of your nipple and it goes into like the fat below your nipple, like that's a big problem. And it was a lot more painful for me being pierced because it went so deep, which is why in the videos in my last vlog I was in such an immense amount of pain, was because it was pierced where it shouldn't have been pierced. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm planning, oh, I just broke my mirror. I'm planning on getting my other nipple pierced soon because I love the look of it. And I'm gonna go somewhere where like they're experienced. It was kind of a rookie mistake on my part because I didn't like know if anybody had been pierced by him before or by her before, and if she was any good. But I'm a very spontaneous person, and this has taught me not to be as spontaneous because mistakes do happen. Obviously, she is not a bad piercer. She is not going to do this every time. It was probably just a fluke incident, but like, I won't go back, unfortunately. And if you do go there, any of you who are watching who are from my town, my hometown, like, just make sure that you know what you could possibly be getting yourself into, because now I have to take care of this while it's healing because I have 2 holes in my nipple that are completely exposed. and I'm in a lot of pain because she messed up. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this has taught you something. Yeah, have a great day. Please leave a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't follow me on any of my other socials, please do so. Bye, guys. Oh. Bye, guys.